better. Said if you come with the cash out, said if you come with the cash, I'll save you. Free bro, like Snoop, gave him a bed and the case was. You can't tell me about my ones, can't tell me don't take it further. Pray that broski gets his appeal, could've tried turning him to a. Beef was frying, he put in that burger.
So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. You can use the peace of mind. Nights in solitude, days inside. Life's a paid with time. Prices got some altitude, wages dive. Might just to pay your tithes. Pray to new age slip knot. Every day praying I slip not. The fairway is played by some, but get fouled for big knots. Like use your bootstraps, we'll take the stairway. Drowning in TikToks. Dancing with dead while the stars in Balenciaga. Stuck on the fairway.
Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. You take a look at the Pistons. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And you have to view this as an opportunity. Oftentimes on those short road trips, you really want to take care of your business, show you can win those games on the road, and keep that momentum.
If they can get a win tonight, they might start to think, hey, it's a short trip. Why don't we see if we can run the table? It's not out of the realm of possibility, and that mindset can be productive in trying to run the table.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Over Duncan. Jokic, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Maxey. Duncan high post. Thompson misses. Here's Jokic. Into the lane. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
Now, here's Strus. And the dunk by Duncan.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Maxey with it. Now defended by Jokic. Duncan drawing the double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Nuggets leading. Now here's Barnes. Sweet little floater.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Here's Maxey. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Smart. The Nuggets leading by 4. Like everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Hart outside. It's a teardrop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And here's Dumars outside. Pistons trailed by 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's stolen by Strus. It's tipped. Hart with it. Guarded now by Duncan. 24 seconds left in the first. In the corner, Kennard with it. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Here's Hart. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 11. To the middle. Here's George. Rebound by the Nuggets.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line, and he steps up there. You feel good about it.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Nuggets lead by 14. And stolen by McConnell. And George, here we go.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Yeah, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Denver shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Out to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls. Barrett's got his first basket.
The decision-making of Barrett continuing to improve. I love when he's decisive like this.
Outside Dumars. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Kevin?
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The Nuggets leading by 14.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Jokic. Now Hart, defended by Moody.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Screen by Claxton. To the inside. Back to McConnell. Over Barnes. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Nuggets on offense. They're only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And Jokic gets it to go.
What a nice combination of ball and body control by Jokic that time.
Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right side George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and been fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So both teams making some changes here. That one misses.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nuggets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Here's Dumars, and the rebound goes to Duncan.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defenders draped all over.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Outside Dumars. Pass to Smart. And here's Kennard. Denver passing it around. Dumars misses. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Filipowski with it. Dumars misses.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Here's Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Tim Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And he gets the bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Maxey. An easy 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 5.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
Now, Filipowski. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Filipowski. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
On the wing, George. Inside, Thompson. Good work defensively by Smart.
trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
It's Dumars on the wing. And a deep three from Kennard. Can't connect from long distance.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Got that one up quick.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Stolen by George. Here's Maxey. A shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Outside for Smart. 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Filipowski. Rebounded by the Pistons. To the inside. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. George has got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
Utilizing that size, George able to get it off the glass and sends it back in.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Teams changing it up here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Thompson. Diving in.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Here's Thompson. Down low. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Here's Thompson.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
He doesn't hit that one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
To shoot. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. They get a hand on it. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets leading by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Hart. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day long? They have no answer for him.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Brown. And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking at a 13-point lead heading into
26.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Maxey. It's Strus on the wing. They're running. Smart wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray off the fast break. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle step for the Nuggets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handling very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And that one's good. Barnes. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Duncan. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The open shot, Jokic. The rebound by Paul George.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end, putting a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
And it's Jokic in the corner. A 17-footer cleared away by George.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Trying again. Duncan. Cleared away by Hart. The Nuggets lead by 16. Jokic. That one is off. And here are the Pistons. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Outside Jokic. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Duncan up top. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Stolen by Duncan. George with the ball. Hart covering. Good!
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Jokic. Barrett rips down the rebound. Pistons trailed by 12. Jokic fires. Duncan with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Jokic. And he can't stop the runners that miss it. So it's the Pistons now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The shot is good.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
The drive by Jokic.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Here's Duncan. All alone. Does not go in. Jokic from 19. That one goes.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Knocks down the three.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
So the Nuggets win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll